Coming to you live from Southern California. Major League Baseball on tap. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. This one in the air, center field. Pajes moving under it. And there's one down.
Batting second, catcher Blake Baldwin.
First offering way inside, almost got him. Just underway, crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium. Glass now, the tall righty, 32 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. Hard hit, left field, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Man at first, one away. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. So a walk puts runners at first and second. Here comes new pitcher now. Number 70.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
On the ground. And foul ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4, 3 double play, and the inning is over. We go to the bottom of the first, and going for Atlanta, Chris Sale. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Looking to extend the play now. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Smith jumps out of the way of the first pitch.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. Over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Now he steps off. Nothing going on at first. Now back in safely at first. Runner on the go. Swing and a ball drilled in the air to center. Harris gets there. He's under it. Takes it in for the out. High fly ball, right field. Smith on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. So here's Kyle Tucker now. That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris the second. That one ripped. Makes the catch. One down.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Jonah Hines.
On the ground to third. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting seventh,
Now it's Dominic
right fielder,
Smith.
Dominic.
Pitch hitter coming on. Eli White looking for a outspark with the bases empty.
Number 49, Blake Trinan.
Two down, nobody on. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And that is that. Bottom of the second, here come the Dodgers. No score. Teoscar Hernandez leading things off and takes a strike. That one sizzling out its way through to the outfield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. You can drive a ball like that. More often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Swings through that.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That one missed. Swing and a ball popped up. Dubon settles underneath it. And there's one away. One out man at first. And next for L.A., Andy Pajes. Fouled off down the right side. Ball. Next offer in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. On the ground, right side. Flips it. 1-2 to first. Not in time. Great effort there. A swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
Ball one. Ball.
No score here in the second. That misses. 3-1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The kick, the 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, 2 outs. Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. New inning getting started. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Late with the swing there. That one off the mark. And now it's even 1-1. And that one hammered way back there. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
He was all over that one. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. That's off the mark. Ball one. Out towards right center field. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. And the Braves score first. It's 1-0. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make them pay.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to him. Fought off foul. Man at second. Grounds one to short. Bats up with it. On the run. Throw to first.
He's safe.
Oh, you could tell he was sniffing that hit all the way. Great. Hustle getting down the line.
So digging in, Drake Baldwin. And right back to the mound. One away as the second run of the inning scores. Down to third, and he gets back safely. Golden opportunity right here.
Nope, that's the ball.
And now he's picked off at third. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. Man on second, 2 down. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. The 1-2. Runner on to go again. Pajes under this one. And that'll do it. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Off the mark there. And that is ball one. Just missed. Fastball in for a strike. Now the count is even, 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with him.
Got him swinging. That one catches the zone. 0-1. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now it's Mookie Betts. Flied to right his first time. There's a swing and a drive. That one's carrying. And gone! A solo shot. And we are tied.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Not close with that one. Ball one.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss. Got him swinging. That K is his. Back here in L.A. And now it's Atlanta's cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
That one misses, and that's ball one. Go-ahead run on base. Jonah Heim next up for the Braves. He's 0 for 1. Quick move to first. Tries to get back and save. Another throw over. Back to first, and he's safe. Acuna runs. Down the line, and it's foul. Runner goes again. It's a pitch out.
That's ball two.
Go ahead run at second. Top half of inning number 4. And fouled off. Runner goes again. They pitch out. Throw to third. Out, and that wasn't close. And that's ball 4.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 60, Edgardo Henriquez.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Here comes Austin Riley. A double and a run scored his first time up. There's a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
And a count 1 and 2. 2 on, 2 outs. Left field, way back there. That one carrying. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. 1 runs in.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Up the middle, and that one handled. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. Ready to go, bottom 4. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. Slider right there. Swing and a ground ball over to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth. He was late there. Strike one.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Out towards right center field. White should have this one. And he makes the catch. That's out number 2. Andy Pajas digs in now. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Ball, that's out.
Now. Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. We go to the top of the 5th. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. And a foul ball. Base knock center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got it. Stride and load out of the way early. Stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Puts a bunt down. They get the force.
You're out.
As they pass up the chance at the double play. 1 out man at first. Here's Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1. Up the middle, Freeland. The flip. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Alex Freeland. Swings through that one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swings through that one for strike 2. And the slider just misses. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Ground ball right side. And it's through for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. The batter now will be Will Smith.
Now these guys definitely looking for a bit.
That's outside, and it's 1-0. Shohei on the go. Pitching for a strike. And
Nobody's in there.
it's a stolen base. Fouled off. He was late.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
In the air, right field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Oh, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Tying run at the plate. That one is absolutely belted. Reaching for it and brings it in. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ball, back inside.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
On the ground to short, bats up with it. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Swings through that one for strike one. Gets down, base hit. And that's a one-out single.
High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, get that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him.
The 1-0. In the dirt. Harris, the base runner at first with one out. And another ball. In second.
Up next for Atlanta,
Eli White. Now at the plate, 1 for 2. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Will Klein.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for
double steal. Out to short. And that's a base hit. The run comes in from second to third. Tag, got him. Runner on the move. Pitches low. Throw. Save. Runner at second. 2 down. Back to the mound. It hit him. Headed for the plate. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Kyle Tucker.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
Got him. 2 down. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Ball, that's it.
2 down, nobody on.
That's outside.
Suarez, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. In the air to left center, Harris coming on. That is the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now in for the Braves, Mauricio Dubon. And he grounds one to the right side. Freeland throws to first in time. 1 pitch and 1 out. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing on it.
The 0-2. That one just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Pajes takes it in for the out. 2 up, 2 down. Drake ball. 3.
Number 66, Anna Scott.
2 down, nobody on. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Throw on to Freeman, and the inning is over. Back here in L.A., set for the last half of the 7th. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Next pitch misses outside. Ball 1. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Good job to fight that one off. Next pitch is outside. Rips that one center field, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit. Ball 1 there.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
On the ground right side. Olsen steps on the bag, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Alex Freeland.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Inside, ball 2.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. White takes it in for the out. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, MLB The Show brings you baseball on a rainy night. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. And starting this one, Chris Sale. How about a report on him, Chris?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Nice night for baseball here in the city of brotherly love. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Underway here at Citizens Bank Park. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Second catcher, Will Smith.
No, inside.
I feel with the way that Will Smith is able to handle the bat, control the bat head, he's very capable of finding green space and driving in that run.
That's a ball.
Ohtani leads off second with nobody out. That one close, ruled the ball. Ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Batting third.
Here's Betts.
Hey.
Top of the first, just getting started here in Philadelphia. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Albies. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
That's the ball. Ball! That pitch is out.
That one ripped, but foul. And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Off the mark there. And the count's full. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And takes low for ball 1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Outside low. And it's 3-0. 2 aboard, 2 outs. There's a strike.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
That one ripped. And it's into the gap. 1 runs in. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. The run scores all the way from first, and they lead by 2.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time. Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one carrying. And it is gone. A 2-run blast. And they add to the lead. It's 4-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now here is Andy Pappas.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one.
And that's a strikeout. Mike Fillmore says he went around. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport singing Ozzy Albies up to the plate. Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1. And a foul ball. The 0-2. On the ground. Bats up with it. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second, catcher, Drake Baldwin.
That's off the inside corner, and the count is 2-0. Just missed. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily bit out in front on the off speed and pulled off of it, but he was looking to use the big part of the field, and he executed his plan perfectly.
Swings through that one. Smoked to the left, base hit. Lead runner around second. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Here is Austin Riley.
Ball, that's in.
Boog, here's a note on Yamamoto. He won 3 straight Sawamura Awards, the Japanese equivalent of the Cy Young Award.
Hard hit left side. Whips it to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. So 2 down. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Jonah Heim.
Yep, that ball went out.
Fastball is outside.
this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Fought off foul. And the 3-1. So a walk puts runners at first and second. So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. Just missed. Fly ball down the line. Tucker really on his horse for it. And a foul ball. Runner edges away at second. This one in the air center field. Pajas settles underneath it. Brings it in, and that will end the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Chris Sale ready to get back to work.
There you go.
Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. And the 1-0. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Outside.
Ball,
Late swing fouled off. 1-2 now. Sale back to work. Got him swinging. One out in second. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next pitch is outside.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. See you later. A 2-run shot, and they add on. It's 6-2.
So impressive how he was able to go down and get this fastball, but yet get it up in the air, hit it far enough to get out of this ballpark.
In the air to left center. Yastrzemski on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Here's Mookie now. He's 0 for 1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound. Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the second.
There you go.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he held back, according to Rusty Valentine. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And a payoff pitch. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now in. bat off the bench, Eli White.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
Number 60, Eduardo Henry.
What a stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Pajes under it. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Braves, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
On the ground right side, Freeman steps on the bag, and they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. Back here in Philadelphia, top half of the 3rd inning. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Up the middle, Albies throws to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. He's already homered in this game.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freeman, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 2000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball inside.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Pitches in there. 2-2. Outside with a breaking ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Oh, and he hit him.
That got him.
Left field, way back there. That's got a chance. And that's going to bang against the wall. Lead runner gets the stop sign at 3rd. It's a 2-out double, 2nd and 3rd now. Here's Max Muncy.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count and clearly show.
A swing and a miss. That retires. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin.
Number 86, Jack Dreyer.
In the air, left field, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Reaching for it, makes the catch. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the 3rd baseman, Austin Riley. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
The 1-0.
Aye!
Riley off of first with 2 away. In the dirt, and the count is 2-2. Stays alive. 2-2 now. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. He brought it back. New inning getting
Leading off
started.
for the
And at the
Dodgers,
plate for the
second
Dodgers,
baseman,
Alex Freeland.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. You just can't average 2 runs per inning without a complete team effort from the lineup. Everyone's been doing their job, setting up the next guy, and taking care of their own business at the plate.
Lined into right. And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front. So now back to the top of the order. And that one wrapped foul. Here's the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants. So with that fastball approach in mind, it'll be interesting to see if we see any adjustments in terms of the pitch calling. And clearly there's been a need to mix it up a little bit more than they have.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. He's 0 for 1.
Ball, that's it.
Man at first, 1 away. And that
Ball
misses. And that's ball 2. Swings through that. Right through there for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Now pitching for the
Robert
Braves,
Suarez will
number
take over here.
75.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. That
Ball
misses
1.
the zone, and that's ball 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. 99 miles per hour to finish him off. And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The run comes in from second. The relay throw. Safe. He beats it.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
On the ground to third. Riley slings it across. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Bottom 4. So here's the Braves' designated hitter, Jonah Heim. That's down and in. Tap foul at the plate.
That's ball 2.
And that is out of play. 2-2 now. Good eye
Inside,
right there.
ball 3.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Got him looking. 1 away.
Up next for the Braves, center fielder. Acuna Jr. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 61.
And that's
Ball.
down and away. He was late there. Strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, digging for 2. Well, he thought about two, but he's back to first safely.
For the Braves.
One down. And next for Atlanta, Eli White.
Nope. Ball one.
Acuna runs. Pitch
Ball.
outside.
That pitch is out.
No throw, safe at second. Man at second. Runner goes again. Fouls one off. 2-2. That one missed.
In.
Runner goes again. It's in the dirt. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Up next for the Braves, the shortstop, Mauricio Dubon.
And it gets by him. In comes the run from third to trim the lead. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one goal. Runners at the corners here, one away. Oh, here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Up the middle. Glove flip for one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. We go to the top of the fifth, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Late with the swing there. Next offering is fouled back. Pitch misses, and a count 1-2. Got him. One away. This one popped up. 2 down. Muncy digs in. He is struck out, and he is walked. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Suarez, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. That one missed. Swing and a foul straight back. And he walked
That's
him.
ball four. Take your base.
That one fouled off. Clips the corner. No balls, 2 strikes. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back at Citizens Bank Park. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Drake Baldwin. Way inside. Left field. And just foul.
That ball
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Here's a 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Hit in the air, left field. Hernandez gets under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Braves, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Popped up. And there's 2 away. Austin Riley at the plate. Ripped on a line to center. Reaching for it and brings it in. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Got him looking for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. He swings and fouls one off. Outside low. Ball 1. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Short hop liner, handled it short. Over to first. Nicely done for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Next to hit, Mookie Betts. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Olsen. 1, 2, 3. Go. Back here in Philadelphia. Now. In for the break. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Jorge Mateo.
That's a ball.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep.
Mateo runs. Swing and a miss. Second with a stolen base. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. That's back there. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. in a huge spot. 1 for 2.
Ball. Down.
Broken back ground ball to second. They score a run thanks to the infield single. Acuna runs. It's a pitch out. And now he's dead at first as he can't get back. Trinan, a former All-Star, 37 years young. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. On the ground at first, Freeman. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the top of the 7th. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
Ball 1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That's
Ball.
inside.
That's inside.
Struck him out without a swing. Now 5 strikeouts for him in the mound. And a big swing and a miss.
Man, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Handed down the right side, the foul. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 7th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Mauricio Dubon. Line and a base hit into right. So now back to the top of the order.
Up next for the parade. Baseman, Aguitavivela. Now pitching for the Dodgers. Number 66.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. One out man at first. Digging in, Drake Baldwin. 1 for 3.
Baldwin.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 1-1. And that one finds its way through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it.
Craig Freeland fired to second. The double play ends it right here.
Way to make a pitch right there. Get that ball on the ground. Defense picking them up. Huge double play to end this ball game.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Dodger Stadium. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound in this one, big Tyler Glasnow. What should we keep an eye on here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Okay, all set to go. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And that's how we get started here in Los Angeles. Fought off foul. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. One down. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Matt Olson down. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. It bangs off the wall. Safe at second, and he gets back in.
Wastes no time there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
2 on, 1 out. Swings through that one for strike 2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone.
So Yaz is struck out. Michael Harris the second. Now at the plate. And fouled off. Two aboard, 2 outs. That one missed. And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over, and that will end the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And going for Atlanta, Chris Sale. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Oh, 2 now. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Will Smith to the plate. That one fouled off. 0-1 down. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Good eye in that spot. That's down and in.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Started after it. Appeal to first. Nope, he held back. In the air to left center. Harris moving under it. 2 down. And first offering is fouled off. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to Olson. And Betts is gone. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now in for the Braves, Jonah Heim.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
That misses, and the count is 1-1. One away. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Swings over the top of that one.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
He did not go around. And now it's 1-2. That one lifted to left. Hernandez on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Here's Austin Riley. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a miss as he was late.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the second, Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Foul ball there. Sale, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. 2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count, he's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants. The 1-2. Got it. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Hernandez.
Ball. That's inside.
Just missed. And that one missing low.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And there's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Now a snap throw to first, but he's back. Swing and a miss.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
In the dirt, blocked. And another ball. Late with the swing there.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Down front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. Payoff pitch. On the ground, right side. Albies over to first in time. Misplay doesn't cost him. Back here in L.A. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Mauricio Dubon. Yeah, that's fouled off. 0-1. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Freeman, and one away in the top of the third. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. In the air to left center. Hernandez gets under it. And that'll do it. Back here at Chavez Ravine as we go to the last of the third. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. And that skips into dirt. Swings through it for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Second baseman, Alex Freeland.
Slider right there. Just missed.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in. You see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Struck out swinging, leading off the bottom of the first. And that's in there for strike 1.
Ball.
That clips the corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Slider misses outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side in the third. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now in for Braves, Matt Olson. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, number 70.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and a little length out of this arm.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And it's second.
Off the plate, ball 1.
That one close, rule the ball. And that's ball 2.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Ball 4.
Up next for Atlanta.
Michael Harris this. Pinch hitter coming on. Robert Acuna Jr. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. Pajes settles underneath it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. Go ahead run on base. Jonah Heim will hit next.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Not even close there. Ball 3.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out.
Betts. Off balance feed. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. Back here in L.A. and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith.
You know, these Dodgers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down with strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
The changeup missing. Ball 3. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Up next for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that's in there for a strike with slider that finds the mark. That one missed. Called out on strikes.
Up next for the Dodgers.
One out man at first. Here's Kyle Tucker. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Late with the swing there.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you...
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Left fielder.
Line drive, base hit. Yastrzemski hustles it back in. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game. Freeman swings through it for strike 1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Runner edges away at second. 1-2 now. And a good eye there.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. We go to the top of the fifth. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Jorge Mateo. He represents the go-ahead run. Ground ball up the middle. Not in time.
Safe, he's in.
Great effort there, but now the go-ahead run is on at first. Austin Riley at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Mateo runs. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Now pitching for the Dodgers. Number 49.
Swing, and he popped it up. 1 away. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Double steal. It's a pitch out. The throw, tag, and he's out. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. And a base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base. Runner from third comes across a big 2-out hit, and the game is tied. In the air to left center. And that is that. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Andy Pappas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2. Ball one there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights it off, he'll see another. Just off the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 1 up, 1 down.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Looking to get the tying run on base. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Strike 2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here's the second baseman, Alex Freeland. In the air, right field. Mateo settles under it. That is the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1.
Ball, that counts. Yep, that ball went out.
And he takes a strike. The other way, and he beats the shift. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. You know, these Braves doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more.
Freeland flips for one.
Got him!
Not in time at
No,
first.
he's safe.
It's a fielder's choice. One out man at first. Here's the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Just
Inside,
off the
ball one.
inside edge.
That's ball two.
Now snap throw to first.
No, he's in.
They almost caught him, but he's back in time. Another move to first.
Safe.
Tries to get back and save. Good hitters count the 2-0. Just
Outside, that's the ball.
missed. Looks like an intentional walk after falling behind 3-0. Didn't want to risk nibbling. Runners on the move. In the air, right field. Makes the grab. Now a long throw to first.
He's out.
Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. Bottom of the 6th. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
This one in the air, center field. Acuna under it. And a quick out, number 1. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Robert Suarez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That one out to right. Mateo under it. And there are 2 outs. Here's Mookie now, known for his late inning heroics.
Ball one.
Suarez, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a sinker, and occasionally uses a cutter. That is the inning. Back here in L.A. Now to the plate for Atlanta, Jorge Mateo. And there's a foul ball. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's one away. foul out of play off to the right. Diaz, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a two-seamer. The 2-1.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of a slider, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Swings and misses. 0-1. Foul ball. The 0-2. That one just misses. Inside. It's 2-2. That one missed. Up the middle. Betts whips it to first on the run. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Kyle Tucker. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Kyle Tucker the other way, and they tie it up. It's 1-1. He was late there, strike 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That's outside. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. In the air, right field. Mateo gets there. He's under it. 2 away. Andy Pajes getting ready to hit. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that is that. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves. Ozzie Albies. A free pass coming with nobody out and a runner at second. Looks like they're shooting for the double play. They turn things over to the southpaw, Alex Vesia.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
That's a base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. Matt Olson stepping to the plate in a big spot now. Just missed.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Oh, great stop. The throw to the plate. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Check on the runner. Down to third, and he gets back safely. Tags the runner for 1. Tap foul at the plate. Close, but called a ball. And now it's even 1-1. That one missed.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
The Braves with the go-ahead run standing at second here in extra innings. And that'll load the bases. And here comes Ronald Acuna Jr. in a huge spot. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ground ball. Just foul down the right field line. Wow. 0-1. And that one fouled off. Oh, great stop to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Max Muncy digs in now.
Inside ball.
Chopper to second. Albies in plenty of time to first. The winning run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that. Very big at bat coming up is Shohei. Intentional pass coming. Bases down loaded. Though it does set up a force at every base. Golden opportunity right here. Snap throw to third. And he's back in easily. Just off the inside edge.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy.
Line drive. Base hit. That'll do it. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Dodgers walk it off.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
And your final score here today, 2-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. to the Motor City. This is Comerica Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And taking the ball for Detroit, Tarek Skubal. All right, ready to go here. Taylor Ward now at the plate.
Fielder, number 3, Taylor Ward.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And a quick out, number 1. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Nice grab. Over to first, and they get the out. The Tigers coming up, no score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We go to the bottom of the first, and getting the start for Baltimore, Trevor Rogers. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers.
Third baseman, number 33.
Boat.
The 1-0. Late swing, foul to the left. That
That's
one
a ball.
missed. And he pumps it a strike. That's inside. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Swings through that one. 0-1. In the air, right field. 2 down.
Batting third, designated hitter, Harry.
And up next for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
No, that's a ball.
Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs. That one missing inside. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ward on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. We move on to the second here at Comerica. No score. All set for the start of the inning. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
The 0-2. And that one missing low. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
He was late there, strike one. No score here in the second. Check swing and he went. That is strike two. Stays alive. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Colton. Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And starting this one, Chris Sale. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
That's ball 2.
Sale, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
One away. Will Smith to the plate.
Will Smith.
That's a little bit low.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That one fouled off. 1-1 now. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Out towards right center field. Acuna coming on. That's out number 2.
Batting third, shortstop Mookie Betts.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Betts swings, deep drive, left field. That's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. To second. Betts into second.
Batting fourth, right field.
So runner at second, 2 down. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one catches the zone. It's 0-1.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, here's a chance right here for one of the better hitters on this roster to get him on the board in the first. Thanks to the 3-hole hitter extending the inning. Good at bat with 2 outs.
This one in the air center field. Harris drifts towards it. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia and taking the ball for the Dodgers, Tyler Glasnow. What do you look for here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Number 1, Ozzie Albies.
And there's a foul ball.
That's a ball.
In the air to left center. Hernandez settles underneath it. And there's one away.
Batting second, catcher Drake Baldwin.
First offering way inside, almost got him. And that is out of play. One, two, bottom of the first. The pitch.
Nope.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
The relay throw. The tag.
He's out.
And here, Ronald Acuna Jr. So now pinch hitter for Atlanta. Eli White. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. That is the inning. Back here in Philadelphia and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez swings through that.
Nope, that's inside.
And there's a ball. To third, Riley. Handles, throws to first, and quickly one away in the second.
Batting sixth, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Base knock right field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting seventh, center fielder.
So digging in, Andy Pajas.
Off the plate, ball one. Hey!
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Fastball to Leonard's frozen for strike three.
That's a ball.
Knowing that this hitter's got holes in his swing, because he's got so much power, pitcher still can get a little too tight, afraid to make a mistake.
Here's a 3-0. So a walk puts runners at first and second. So up next, Alex Freeland. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone! A 3-run dinger. The Dodgers strike first. It's 3-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had a sight set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Two gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here at the top of the second. Right on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Bottom of the second. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Mike Yastrzemski. And foul ball. 0-1 now. Fouled off left side. Outside low. And a count 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Fastball right back to the mound. On to first, That's one out in the bottom of the second. Freeman. And he's out on the tag. Here is Austin Riley. Blake Trinan gets the ball now. He's into the game with the bases empty. And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame.
Leading off for the Dodgers, catcher Will Smith.
Ball.
The 1-1. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Next offering is fouled back. Outside.
Nope, outside.
And a full count now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop Mookie.
And now it's Mookie Betts. Doubled his first time up. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. It's got a chance. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
The 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Now there's a bullet down the line. Fair ball. Headed for the plate. Now tries to get back, but they got him. And a bad mistake there ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Mauricio Dubon. This one in the air right field. That gets down for a hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Went up there looking to be aggressive. Got something he can handle. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
That one close, rule the ball. Ball 1. Hit on the ground might be 2. The flip, there's 1. On to Freddie. Double play. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. The 0-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back at Citizens Bank Park. All set for the start of the inning. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one hammered. White ranging into the alley. And he makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder Andy Ahmed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Did he go?
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he held up.
Ball, that's out.
Here's a 3-0. Lined into left center. Base hit. And that's a one-out single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Muncy, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second.
Nope,
ball misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Swing stealing for the K. That K is his third of the game. In the dirt. Man at second.
Ball one.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count 1-2. That one missing inside.
Ball two.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Bottom of the fourth. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball one.
Dreyer, in his second season, he features a slider, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. The 1-1 is fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a 1-2. Line to left, and it stays there. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there.
I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
One down. So now with one away and a man at second, Eli White next up for the Braves. Fall off foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Not close with that one. Ball one.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that. And good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Muncy sends it to first. Now 2 away. On the ground. Freeland. The underhand flip.
Oh.
Got him. Nice play. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Swings and misses. And that's strike one. Popped up. And that'll get down for a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. A free pass coming with nobody out and the runner at second. Looks like they're shooting for the double play. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot.
Oh, that's it.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
In the air, left field. And that's a fair ball. One run's in. Relay throw home, and he's out easily. And here comes Teoscar Hernandez for a critical at bat. One for calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order.
Ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Outside low, and it's a full count. Ball 4, he's walked in a run.
Up next for the Dodgers.
All loaded up. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Robert Suarez.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
In the air, right field. And he makes the catch. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline, he's saved. It's 6-0.
Well, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
And that one in the air, center field. White under it. And that is that. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low-key.
Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
Betts. Flips to second. That's one. A sensational double play. Base is empty after the double play. Here's Mauricio Dubon. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. On the ground to third. And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw.
No, he's in there.
Save. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 51, Alex Garcia.
That's a ball.
Line drive. And that'll do it. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, top 6. Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Right down to shoot. 0-1. All right, ready to get underway. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. And that's how we get started here in Los Angeles.
7 o'clock.
The 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
I'm expecting to see a lot of swings and misses today with Yamamoto on the mound. You know, his ability to generate strikeouts is so impressive. And he's not the most physically imposing pitcher in the league, but his fastball slider combo brings hitters to their knees quite a bit.
The 2-1. Foul ball there. That one missed. Line drive, and there's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Ball, that's out.
Just underway, crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium. This one drilled, right center field. That one heading for the fence, and gone! He circles the bases. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. And first offering is fouled off. Bellinger, the former Rookie of the Year, 30 years old now. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
Oh, that pitch is out.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next offering upstairs.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. What a stop! The tag, and he's out. Number 70 gets the rock out of the pen.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And a swing and a miss. Got him. Now 2 out. 2 down, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him. Austin Wells.
Inside, ball 1.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that will drop foul. The 1-1. And there's the ball.
In.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Down the outside corner, got him looking. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Popped in the air, left field. Bellinger has a beat on it, and there's one down.
Batting second, catcher Will Smith.
Ball, that's in.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Swings through that one. And before the pitch, he steps off. Next offering is outside. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Good start for Max Fried. Here's Mookie Betts.
Aye. Nope.
And a swing and a miss there. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. And that one is lifted in the air. Judge on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. Short hop liner, handled it short. 1 pitch and 1 out. That one ripped but foul. There comes an 0-2 to Judge. And it stays fair. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double. Here's now.
Number 49, Blake Treinen.
Tucker really on his horse for it. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And a swing and a miss.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs,
That one almost got him.
straighten him up a little bit.
Ball inside.
Man at second. And that'll do it. Back here in L.A., bottom half of inning number 2, Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. 1 down.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Sliced hard but foul. Upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. Out towards right center field. Judge moving under it. And there are 2 outs. Here is Freddie Freeman.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Swings through that one for strike 1. And a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3. New inning getting started. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Trent Grisham.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Jack Dreyer.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Ball 1.
And that's got extra bases written all over it. 1 away. And that is cut on and missed. And it's a ball and a strike. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Oh, you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Cody Bellinger. Grounded out his first time. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. Laced into left. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. First pitch swinging.
Nope, that's a ball.
And a base hit. Judge hustles it back in. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here. First, second, nope. Steps to the plate for the Dodgers. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Little chopper rolls foul.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And that's too high. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. Now before the pitch, he looks him back.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. 2 on, 1 out. And that'll load the bases. The batter now will be Will Smith. Golden opportunity right here. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And a curve is down and in. Swings through that one for strike two.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Bases loaded, 1 away. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Carrying well. Gone! Grand slam! Oh my! He sends a rocket to left. And they lead it. It's 4-2.
One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that could be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He sees the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
On the ground to third. Throw to first in time. 2 down, bases empty. And next for L.A., Kyle Tucker. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Grisham is there, makes the catch. Back here at Chavez Ravine. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Ben Rice. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
On the ground. Throw on to Freeman. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. And a foul ball. Dreyer, in his 2nd season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Pinch hitter coming on, Ahmed Rosario. To get something going for him with 2 away. New pitcher on now, Edgardo Henriquez. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Ball down.
That one pushed foul. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready to go, bottom 4. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
That one fouled hard the other way.
A little tardy on that fastball. He's going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
So now 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 1-2 now. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Swing and a miss, strike one. Comes up empty. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Up next,
here's the center fielder, Andy Pajas. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. In the air, right field. And that is that. Back here in L.A., we go to the top of the fifth. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. This one smoked on its way out of here. Aaron Judge with a rocket. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Jose Caballero now at the plate. There's a swing and a miss.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Tied at 4. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Randall Grichuk. He represents the go-ahead run. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Smith takes it in for the out. 2 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He's already homered in this game. And a big swing and a miss. Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base. There goes the runner. Breaking ball, and that got him. So up next, Ben Rice. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Goldschmidt, a critical at bat in this game for J.C. Escara stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a miss.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the edge.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job and damage control right there. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. All even now at 4 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. Now a step off the rubber to reset. Max Fried will go to work. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Strike two. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman, Alex Freeland.
Ball one.
The 1-1. And a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. And now it's
Inside,
even
ball
up.
two.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. So back to the top of the order. And up next for Los Angeles, Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani.
That's a ball.
In the air, right field. Judge under this one. And that will end the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. Here the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Late on that fastball.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Has room, and he makes the catch. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Swing and a dribbler, foul first base side. Tied at 4. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. That's his strikeout. Here comes Aaron Judge. He's already homered here in this one. Intentional walk coming here. They put him on board, and with 2 outs after the next batter. This one in the air, right field. And a foul ball.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
That misses. Going to count 1-2. Outside. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the 6th. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And fouled off. Fouled off. He was late. Now an 0-2 from Fried. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Ball one there.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
That one in the dirt. Ball two.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And now he steps off. Big pitch coming. That one misses. Ball three. Swing and a ball popped up. Escara should have this one. And there's one away. Towards left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one. Tucker into box again. Takes a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the top of the seventh. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Tied at 4. Ground ball up the middle. Throw on to Freeman, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Tap foul at the plate.
Doubled up on the slider away. Two-seamer here. Just watch and see.
Swings through that. Swing and a miss. And out. And that's 4 strikeouts. The number 2 hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And it's 1-1. Sky, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Two down, nobody on. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Back here in F. Set for the last. Fernando Cruz taking over on the mound. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Swings through that one.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss.
Got him swinging for the K. A little out front there as he swings through it.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen throwing BBs. Paz now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Trying to send this to extra innings. Fly ball down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Got him swinging. That's the 3rd. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And stepping in for New York, Cody Bellinger.
Yep, that ball went out.
Base open at first now. And here's the intentional walk. They might be trying to set up the double play with nobody out. And that's fouled off. Runner edges away at second. Double steal.
Save!
The 1-1. Throw to third. Save. Double steal. The 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Tied at 4. And they're all loaded up. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 in this one. That misses, and it's 1-0.
Need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Late with the swing there. Now check at third. Down to third, and he gets back safely. And now he steps off. Big pitch coming. The 1-2. In the air, left field, down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. That pitch just misses the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That is a huge out. Wow. Pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Will Klein.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
3-1 now. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
In there, sets him down on strikes. Huge strikeout there. Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Love how the guy out there in the mound did not panic after loading the bases.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Off the base of the wall. Runner around third. Now a relay to the plate. He is safe.
Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Base hit! Here comes the Judge around third. Run comes in from second. Cut off, throw to second.
Safe!
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher is afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, 2 outs. Randall Gritchick, the next to hit. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
So he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
That one missing inside.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
This one in the air, center field. Pass under it, and that'll do it. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the 8th. Max Muncy getting ready to hit.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Escara. He takes it on his own, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. There's a strike. And that's a strike. Stays alive. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers. Ohtani in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Two outs and a runner at third. And here in extra innings, they're down to their final strike.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location, just to swing and a miss.
Got him. That finishes the evening's action.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And our final here today, 8-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long